A city in flames, a temple collapsing in golden smoke, a people running, starving, dying. This was not a battle, it was a purge. Jerusalem didn't just fall in 70 AD, it was erased, and the hand that held the torch was Rome's. Welcome to Echoes of Conflict: Why Rome Attacked Jerusalem. The story begins decades before the flames. Judea was a Roman province, religious, restless, and resentful. Rome's rule was absolute, but in Judea it never felt welcome. The Jews had only one king, God, and when Roman emperors demanded tribute, statues, and submission, it was seen as blasphemy. Tensions brewed for decades, small uprisings, brutal crackdowns. But in 66 AD, something changed. The Jews revolted, hard. They stormed Roman garrisons, they seized Jerusalem, they declared freedom, and for a moment, they had it. Rome, humiliated, responded with fury. Emperor Nero dispatched Vespasian, a seasoned general, to crush the rebellion. He marched with tens of thousands. City by city, he reclaimed the land until only Jerusalem remained. But Nero died mid-campaign. Vespasian was called back to Rome to become emperor, and in his place, he sent his son, Titus, a man with orders not to negotiate, but to erase. The siege begins. Spring, 70 AD. Jerusalem stands proud but trapped. Titus arrives with 4 Roman legions, nearly 60,000 soldiers, disciplined, brutal, untouched. Jerusalem, by contrast, is divided. Inside, rival Jewish factions fight each other. The city is fractured even before the siege begins. Titus surrounds the city, builds massive walls to cut off food, water, and hope. Weeks pass, then months. Inside, famine spreads like a second enemy. People eat leather, grass, rats, then each other. Josephus, a Jewish historian turned Roman prisoner, writes of a mother who roasted her own infant son. The story shocked even hardened Roman generals, but Titus didn't flinch. The siege tightened. No food in, no mercy out. This wasn't just war, it was starvation. It was madness. The walls fall. Jerusalem's outer defenses were legendary. Triple walls, towers, deep valleys. But Rome had siege engines, battering rams, siege towers, catapults. Titus ordered a full assault. The first wall fell after weeks of pounding. The second soon after. Each fall brought the legions closer, and the people tighter into the Temple Mount. Thousands fled inward. Titus paused. He offered surrender. The Jewish leaders refused. This wasn't just defense anymore. It was defiance. So Titus gave the order: full breach. Streets filled with bodies. Roman swords cut through civilians and rebels alike. Josephus writes that the ground was wet with blood, and the flames of the burning city reflected in it. The temple burns. The second temple, center of Jewish faith, built by Herod, believed to be the dwelling of God on earth, stood untouched. Titus wanted it preserved, a symbol of Roman mercy. But in the chaos, a Roman soldier throws a torch through a window. Flames leap to the roof, gilded in gold. Smoke pours into the sky. Priests scream as they carry sacred scrolls, desperate to save them. Worshippers fall to their knees, praying, sobbing, burning. But the fire cannot be stopped. The gold melts between the stones. The wood collapses. The sanctuary dies. Titus, seeing the inferno, is enraged. But it is too late. The temple is gone. And with it, the heart. of a people. Slaughter and enslavement. The fall of the temple doesn't end the bloodshed. Roman soldiers rampage through the city. Fires consume neighborhoods. Bodies fill the alleys. Over 1 million people die, according to Josephus, though the true number will never be known. 97,000 are taken prisoner. Thousands are crucified outside the city walls, so many that wood runs short. Others are marched to Rome in chains, forced into labor or gladiator arenas, and many are brought to the Forum to help build the Colosseum, Rome's greatest monument to spectacle, built by the people it destroyed.
Symbols of victory, markers of loss. Rome doesn't just destroy, it commemorates. Back in the capital, Emperor Vespasian orders the construction of a massive victory arch, the Arch of Titus. Carved into its stone, Roman soldiers carrying the menorah looted from the temple. Jewish captives in chains. The triumph of the empire over the chosen people. This isn't just architecture, it's a message. We conquered your God. To this day, the arch still stands, and the temple? Only a wall remains, the Western Wall, a place of mourning, a place of memory, a place where echoes still whisper. The echoes of 70 AD. The destruction of Jerusalem wasn't just military, it was spiritual, cultural, eternal. After 70 AD, the Jewish people were scattered, the diaspora began. Temple worship ended. Sacrifices ceased. A religion rebuilt itself without its heart. But the memory remained, in psalms, in prayers, in silence. For centuries, Jews would say, "Next year in Jerusalem." The pain of 70 AD did not fade. It was passed down, across generations, across empires, across exiles. Because when a city is burned and a people scattered, the body dies, but the echo lives. The night the flames spoke. Rome destroyed Jerusalem in 70 AD, with fire, with steel, with sandals that marched through holy streets. But in that destruction, something survived. A memory too heavy for time to carry away. A silence too loud to ignore. A wall too stubborn to fall. And in that wall, echoes. Echoes of faith. Echoes of war. Echoes of conflict. If this story moved you, subscribe to Echoes of Conflict, where we bring to life the darkest, most powerful moments of ancient history. Comment below. Do you think the fall of Jerusalem could have been prevented? Until next time, remember the ashes beneath your feet.